from Chelsea's Charity, and I'll be telling you how my charity got started. For my 10th birthday, in lieu of gifts, I asked for some art supplies so I could get my charity going. During the pandemic, I still decided to give art kits to kids in need because it's really important right now. Art is so very important, it's so very therapeutic, and it relieves all stress that we have from all of our fears, all of our schoolwork, and all of our quarantine desires to go out with friends. So I came across the idea to still give art kits to kids, especially right now.
Hi, I'm Maddie. I'm 17. I'm going to be a senior in high school and I'm from New Jersey. I've always been an animal lover and I've grown up with them ever since I was young, and I've always had a soft spot specifically for rescues. My family actually has 2 adopted dogs who we love very much. Throughout the pandemic, I've recognized the critical needs that these shelters have been in, especially with the lack of volunteers. This made me realize, why should I wait? This is something I've always wanted to do, and with all the extra time on my hands, I had the ability to create and organize a fundraiser to collect as many donations and raise as much money as possible for these shelters. I decided to help the Animal Humane Society of Newark and the Somerset Regional Animal Shelter because of these extremely challenging times with the outbreak of the coronavirus, and I wanted to do everything in my power to give back to the community. It is truly heartbreaking to think about the suffering that these shelters may endure during times like these. Overall, in the act of creating my own fundraiser, I have realized that I am beyond capable of helping others and making a difference. I have also learned that it is so important to be there for one another, especially our furry friends.
Hi everyone, we're the Schloss family, and we're from Nyack. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Playing music with my family during this pandemic has helped me kind of like express my feelings.
I was begin to paint to please the one and only your name. He said I'll give 'cause I am the opposite of fame. I went on and on and on and on and I don't stop. I just keep going on.
Playing music with my family makes me feel amazing. It makes me feel like I'm connecting with them.
You can feel me, but you see me only suddenly. Still it thrills me, but I am a force, yeah, utterly. I run on and on and on and on and I don't stop. I just keep going on.
It makes me feel happy.
Yeah, I'm a secret vigil on the flow. A heartbeat if you need to know.
But we have a lot of fun together.
Where you die and where you're born.
To write a song and have my kids play the song back and play it together with all of us is the greatest feeling in the world.
Can you guess my name? I'm everything you ever had. All the good and all the bad.
My dad has been writing a lot of songs and he's inspired me to do the same thing. I feel happy when I'm playing music.
I am time.
Stuck in the house for 3 months, we have an entire album, so we're good.
Hi, this is Deputy Chief Jason Love of the Bergen County Prosecutor's Office in New Jersey. During this pandemic, many of our family and friends at the BCPO participated in several volunteer projects. Let's have a look at one of these amazing projects created by our kids.
My name is Kristen Hansen. I am a New York State registered nurse fighting on the front lines of the COVID-19 pandemic and the founder of Adopt a Nurse Long Island. Adopt a Nurse Long Island is a program that I created to involve our community in supporting our nurses fighting tirelessly on the front lines. When somebody adopts a nurse, they are committing to supporting their nurse in whatever capacity they feel is appropriate. Oftentimes, people will lend an ear, surprise their nurses, and make care packages for them, in addition to being a friend for them through these very difficult times.
Hi, my name is Jeremy Chen. I'm a Brooklyn resident and a freelance audio engineer. For all of us, our lives have been flipped upside down since early March, and for me and my friends, this change in lifestyle has caused us to ask the question, how can we use our everyday talents to give back to our community and those around us? And we found that the answer to this question is beautiful because it's empowering to ourselves as well as our community. For myself personally, I found that my unique way of giving back is by offering online music production and mixing lessons via Zoom and its screen share feature. Everyone that I'm teaching now are people that I've known prior to this time, and it's allowed us to dive deeper into relationships already. And it's incredible because people create based on what they feel day to day. So anyone's sad, you can tell them what they create. Whenever anyone's feeling claustrophobic or trapped at home, you can tell in what they create. When someone's having a good day during quarantine, you can tell based on what they create. And so what starts out as music lessons ends up being somewhat of like a therapy session in a sense. And so you never know how what you can do can benefit others. So I would love to encourage everyone to find out how they can use their day-to-day gifts and talents to give back to their community.
Haven Kids Rock has come out of our school in the Mott Haven section of the South Bronx.
My name's Nefertiti Jones.
And I'm Jimmy K. Bones. In 2008, we created a music program for kids in the foster care and welfare system.
We are using music, technology, dancing, acting to stay connected to the kids in a world that feels disconnected.
Haven Kids Rock, 12 years strong.
And there ain't no one can contain this. Take a picture and frame it before I become really famous. Got the A-list, I got my strategy down. If you can't catch up with me, I guess I'll catch you on the rebound. Hold up, meet you on the playground. Back up, catch you on the rebound. Wait up, traveling at the speed of sound. 'Cause I wanna fly above the world, and I wanna scream so I can be heard. Igniting the game like embers to flame. See my Hollywood name on the wall of fame. Remember my name. Meet you on the playground. Catch you on the rebound. Traveling at the speed of sound.
I'm the beast, I'm the king, I go dancing. And once you know me, you know I could do most anything. Yeah, you're so smart, I be playing with the grown-ups. Ducket basketballs while you're ducking donuts.
Pick up the pace, you wanna keep it with me? 'Cause this is just a taste of how it's gonna be. I don't play for fun, I only play for keeps. There's only two things on my mind, apple pie and victory.
Hold up, meet you on the playground. Back up, catch you on the rebound. Wait up, traveling at the speed of sound. 'Cause I wanna fly above the world, and I wanna scream so I can be heard. Igniting the game like embers to flame. See my Hollywood name on the wall of fame. Remember my
I'm sitting around the corner, hanging with my friends, facing life, facing going home again. If I beat you on the court, can I stay at your house? Like a brawn, I'm the king in the town.
meet you on the playground. Catch you on the rebound. Traveling at the speed of sound.
Gonna show you how I roll, gonna hit
hit you with a pick and roll. Yeah, I'm building up my legacy. I stand proud, stand bold. I'm the king of the road. I'm in control of my destiny.
Hi, this is Yolanda Lachey Kelly, and this is New York at our best. We're at our best, we're at our best. We are standing, no matter what comes our way. We're at our best, we're at our best. We are holding on, and nothing's gonna get in our way.
Hello, my name is Daniel.
And I'm Sadie, and we have the tremendous privilege of pastoring an amazing church in New City, New York, that is made of over 70 different nationalities. At Grace Point on a typical weekend, we have close to 1,000 people come through our doors. And when we get together on a typical Sunday, it is always an exciting time.
And so when the quarantine first began and we were told we'd have to close the doors to the building, it was difficult. We continued to stream our services, but as the weeks went on, it became more and more difficult to speak to an empty room. And then my good friend Joey DeCara, who's in charge of our video production here, said, why don't we go outside to record the message? And once we got outside, all of a sudden we realized we're not even limited to the church property anymore. We could go anywhere in the county. And since that point, it's just been an amazing journey. We've been traveling to locations that connect with the message each week. One week I was speaking out of the book of Hebrews, which talks about how our faith in Jesus is an anchor for our soul. And we ended up filming on the Hudson River by the Hudson River Reserve Fleet Memorial in Tompkins Cove. With all that's taking place recently in our country, we wanted to speak to the racial divide, and so we went to the old Hillburn School District in Hillburn, New York, which is a landmark location in the history of the desegregation of schools.
This weekend, we're speaking again to the issue of division and actually found this spot in Stony Point that is home to a piece of the Berlin Wall.
Through this whole season, here's what we've learned, that while the doors may have been closed, the church never was. We just had to adjust to a new set of circumstances, and God has taught us so much in the adjustment process. And so we want to encourage you, when you're forced to make an adjustment in life, to see not only the obstacle in front of you, but the opportunities that are presented to you in the adjustment.
Hi, my name is Jacqueline Hockenjos. I am 26 years old and I'm from Freehold, New Jersey.
Hi, my name is Sebastian Cena Jr. I'm 25 years old.
So Sebi and I have actually known each other pretty much our whole lives, but we didn't start dating until July of 2016.
My parents have a holiday party every year in December, and I decided we were going to use that holiday party for a surprise. Will you marry me?
So right after we got engaged, I started looking into halls and planning the wedding right away, and we booked just a month and a half after we got engaged. And we booked our wedding for May 16th, 2020. We did so much planning. We had almost everything booked, and then the pandemic hit. When we realized, we definitely did have to change it for the safety of our families, that we were just devastated. We didn't know what to do.
Well, a couple months ago, with our family business, we launched a Drive to End Hunger campaign, and we decided to support our local food drives, and we decided to go with Fulfill for our Jersey locations. And it really inspired me because it showed how overwhelmed they were and how much this crisis really hit them hard.
We created our campaign, With This Ring You'll Be Fed, and we decided that instead of letting our original wedding date, May 16th, go to waste, we would use it to officially launch the campaign. We invited many of our guests, almost 500 of them from the wedding list, to come drive by our house in Freehold and donate non-perishable food items or make a monetary donation to fulfill, to try to help, like Sebi said, all those families that are in need and that found themselves struggling, especially because of COVID-19. We're going to keep our campaign going until our new wedding date, which is October 10th.
I can't wait to see Jacqueline walk down the aisle and know that so much has been done, and this journey that we've been on has been a bumpy and rocky ride, but it's been great, and I wouldn't want to spend it with anyone else.
My name is Simona and I teach performing arts at St. John's Preparatory School in Astoria, Queens. These past few months, our students faced the challenges of distance learning. And one of our seniors, with the help of much of the graduating class of 2020, put together a video. And that video touched our hearts.
We are the class of 2020.
We have all seen tragedy year after year.
We were born in the aftermath of 9/11.
We grew up during the War on Terror
and have never known life without it.
We entered elementary school at the peak of the stock market crash.
Started middle school after the Boston Marathon bombing.
And entered high school at the height of school shootings being normal.
We've seen intolerance, racism, and tragedy.
But we have also seen the good.
We are the generation to remember a time before and after the smart technology.
We grew up with Nickelodeon and Disney.
We witnessed the rise of Apple and Windows.
We played a part in the rise of Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, and TikTok.
And while we've celebrated great wins,
we know this isn't over and more will still come.
All our spring sports and games canceled.
Our spring musical and shows canceled.
Our last day taken from us.
All of our memories cut short and stolen.
Prom and graduation still in question.
We all know that this is unfair.
But we have always been the change we want to see in the world.
And we will be again.
We are devoted,
determined, hopeful, and positive.
We know COVID-19 has taken our most memorable milestones.
All the memories we had left to make.
Events we've been looking forward to all our lives taken away from us. But
together we can be part of the solution.
Make the best out of the cards we've been dealt because
we are a community.
We are friends.
We are a family.
We are SJP Strong.
We are St. John's Prep.
We are the class of 2020.
About the way things used to be. We would play out in the streets when we were young and we were free. But somewhere out there we got lost along the way. Makes it harder every day just to get by.